Hi there. Hello. Welcome, my dear carrot eaters and pickle farmers. This is Dr. Orange live from Dragon's Edge. The town looks better than ever. Here is the town before, and here's what we will see in this episode. This is our 6th episode, and we will celebrate the year 1.18 of our Holy See Pickle calendar. For a full celebration, we will need cheap pickle cake and fireworks. Let's add some here and there. We will invite Dr. Blue, goats, cats, and sea pickles. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to all. 1.18.1 will be the best year. This year will bring prosperity and huge buildings. Plus, problems with the replay mod and chunk loading. Theoretically speaking, we could have a building that is 383 meters tall from bedrock to top of the sky. We could have a building that is shorter than the Empire State Building, but much taller than the Sard in London, but slightly taller than the brilliant Taskin television tower in Uzbekistan. Dr. Orange has been busy. The town of Dragon's Edge, which is almost complete. But let's have a look at what happened before and after the new year. A few more neighborhoods have been added after the year 1.18.1. Dr. Orange is determined to leave no stone unturned, no sea pickle untouched. Our glorious leader felt the need to create a picturesque pond next to the iconic Netherrock, a perfect spot for sea pickle spotting and relaxation. YouTube robots need to watch the episodes in sequence because things are getting complicated.
Lava Diver 234 from the Metafloppyverse just made a comment. Dr. Orange, what is going on with the sea pickles? Why do you have sea pickles everywhere?
Dr. Orange made no comment. He thought that people who don't know about sea pickles don't deserve his attention. Near his flea market, Dr. Orange felt the need for a flower shop. He wanted to gather all his rare horticultural specimens under a beautiful glass house. He also thought that a bit of string might help with the overgrowth. This is certainly a Convallaria majalis, or commonly known as lily of the valley. It's one of those flowers that spread underground with rhizomes. It's quite invasive, and the smell. Oh, the smell. Dr. Orange can't stand the sweet smell. Dr. Orange witnessed some terrible things in Dragon's Edge, things that cannot be discussed in public, and this is related with the most troubling thing in the history of Minecraft. This taboo topic is the scourge of every Minecraft builder, adventurer, and technical Minecrafter. It is an issue that hasn't been addressed for the last 11 years of our lives.
Extreme Porkman 32 from the Metafloppyverse just made a comment. Please, I beg you, tell us the truth. What is it?
Dr. Orange paused for a second. Toilets, 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 also known as bathrooms, latrines, restrooms, lavatories, loos. The gents, the ladies, Johns and Box. Minecraft doesn't have toilets. After a short meeting, the town council, Dr. Orange, and the town of Dragon's Edge decided that enough is enough. Starting in the year 1.18 of our Holy See Pickle calendar, there is a new rule for builders. Sanitation, health and safety, together for a better future full of toilets. Every building needs a toilet. Dr. Orange went a bit overboard. He created a brand new bathhouse, public toilets, and toilets for any new house in Dragon's Edge. This is the future. Toilets for the people. Together for a better future full of toilets. Unfortunately, the toilet hype didn't last long. Dragon's Edge has been a beacon of civilization, with toilets, surrounded by a cruel world. One dark night, there was a relentless attack by the forces of destruction. No one is sure why the vile evil forces of obliteration attacked the town, but that attack was premeditated for sure. Someone gathered hundreds of evil creatures near the city gates, and these things don't happen by accident.
Habitual Obliteration X2 from Metafloppyverse just posted a message. This was just the beginning of a lovely relationship.
Dr. Purple and Dr. Orange fought bravely and emerged victorious. But it was obvious that Dragon's Edge needed more defenses. Dr. Orange meditated for 4 years, 4 days, and 4 hours on top of hot charcoal. And he came up with a great idea. He had to build the Tower of Doom, a barbaric response to a barbaric world. He first finalized the defenses of the town. The bridges. Something simple like a nexus of inverted semi-waxed, mildly worn, oxidized copper stairs forming a bicupolar symmetric domed archway with enhanced structural supports. Our glorious leader reinforced the castle walls too, and he thought about rule number 8 of urban design. Rule number 8, no stone is going to be left unturned, no sea pickle is going to be left untouched. The construction of Dragon's Edge will be monumental. He created a tower to illustrate what happens to the forces of evil when they approach Dragon's Edge. He had to follow rule number 9. Rule number 9. The forces of evil should be exterminated and deterred from entering the town. This whole device was powered by a flower. Then the flower created water, and finally the water pushed everything to the abyss. For some very bizarre reason, a lot of hostile creatures ended up falling to their death. What a tragedy. The great rhythm of life was present again. Dr. Orange admired his tower from afar. Dr. Orange and Dr. Purple didn't have a house for themselves. All this time they were couch surfing. That had to stop. After their victory against the Ravagers, they deserved a condo, a tiny place to store their sea pickles and saddles. First there's the Orange House, a well-located 2-floor house with an attic, which had a walk-in wardrobe, pool, roof garden, kitchen, and a very secret passage with state-of-the-art pistons. Then we had the Purple House. The Purple House was much more imposing, a bit more modern, with an infinity pool, garden, and again another very secret passage. But what was this secret passage with the most amazing seamless pistons? Let's do it again. You see, toilets brought a new era, the era of the sewer. Wherever we have toilets, we need a sewer. And wherever there is a sewer, a new underground society is forming. A society hidden from the prying eyes of Dr. Orange and the dominating villager council. Down here is a bit smelly, but the beauty of a simulation is that we can ignore all that and focus on the secret underground society. Well, the problem is that it's secret and we don't exactly know where it is. but we will discover their hidden base very soon. Dr. Orange, with a quite noticeable odor, decided to finish the north side of Dragon's Edge. This will become the music hall. Unfortunately, we had some issues with our replays, and the year 1.18.1 of our Holy See Pickle calendar has been quite hard for our master planner. Nevertheless, this is our place, a place where we can play music and enjoy the bright colors. Look at his moves, the grace, the rhythm. What a fantastic performance. Our master planner needed a stable for the horses too, and a pig pen. A few small houses here and there. This is another warehouse. We'll connect with the smelter and will provide an excellent storage space for Dragon's Edge. Dr. Orange provides almost everything to the tired visitors of Dragon's Edge. Food, sea pickles, bone meal, colors, but some things need an upgrade. His super smelter, he had an old and miserable design he did himself. In the year 1.14 of our Holy See Pickle calendar, but it's not fast enough and it doesn't have the elegant touch of Ilmango. So, he decided to upgrade his smelter, Ilmango's lovely design. There is a bit of perfection in Ilmango's machines. He managed to finalize the exterior and the smelter was ready. But Dr. Orange had one small issue. He loved the sound of orbs, the experience points. Oh, he added a hopper-stopper redstone line so he could hear the wholesome sound of small orbs every now and then. Listen to it. Again. And again. Now we needed just a few more buildings. Our master planner always paid attention to the roads. We have another yellow house here. There are toilets everywhere. This purple house is another guest house. It has a mezzanine floor and is fit for habitation. With toilets. Yes, lovely toilets. Here is the cart station that connects Dragon's Edge with the archives. The train line is going to become a fully fledged experience. That's a lovely blue visitor's house with toilets. Yes, toilets. Nice roof garden at the top. An orange house here was situated next to our North River. And finally, a beacon. Okay.
Dr. Orange remembered how Dragon's Edge looked 2 months ago. And started feeling proud of his master planning abilities. The maze of tiny streets is feeling alive. The floating island, the airships, the castle, the theater, the smelter, the farms, the sewers, the 2 promenades, the houses, the 2 markets, everything is here. Dr. Orange's objective was to be able to feel lost in the small back streets. And he looks totally lost. I believe he is searching for a cartographer's guild. I am not sure if he ever manages to find his way. As always, though, we already know that Dr. Orange has big plans for Dragon's Edge. With a bit of spying, we managed to discover notes in his memoir. Palace Keep, a giant tree, and the main floating island.
Dr. Orange needs to go. But as all good things come to an end, it's time to say goodbye.